Dream Believers with Elle and Elle.
Hello.
Hello, Elle. How the hell are you?
I am super swell. I'm super swell.
Super swell.
Super swell.
That's good.
No, I'm doing pretty good. I made myself my own dinner tonight, which I'm pretty proud. I just don't usually cook for myself because not that I have maids and cleaners and cooks, more so.
Refer to the previous episode where Elle is terrified of cleaning and cooking.
Yeah, I actually thought of the last episode, to be honest, because I was like cutting a thigh of a chicken, and I realized I don't know how to cut anything. But like definitely that chicken thigh is confusing, and I'll leave it at that. But my dinner was 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10?
5 out of 10.
Why? What'd you do?
I think it would have been nice. I think the sauce, I put like a mustard style sauce on.
Like a packaged one?
Yeah, like one of those Master Food style ones. I put that on my chicken and with my rice, and I thought it would be delicious, but it was not like my mum's.
Aww.
So maybe I should just try.
Is anything really truly like our mum's cooking?
No, it's very difficult. Yours is actually pretty similar to my mum's. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
I like my cooking. I'm not gonna lie.
I like your cooking too. You season things just how I like it.
Salty.
Salty. I love salt. But yeah, that was my night. What have you done? What have you done this week? What's been new? What's been happening?
Well, I went and saw a movie today.
Oh, which movie?
The Sheep Detectives.
Oh my god, I've been wanting to watch that. Was it good?
I loved it.
Yeah, I've only heard good things. Okay, to be fair, it's only the radio that's told me it's good, but
oh my god. I am obsessed with it. I want to see it again.
Really, that good?
I loved it. The sheep are hilarious. The actual murder mystery part of it is really good. Hugh Jackman is like a Mufasa.
Wait, what?
You'll say, I will say no more.
Wait, is Hugh Jackman the one that dies?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's the shepherd.
So Mufasa's like in the sky?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Say no more. But it was really, really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was just awesome.
I'm glad indeed. When I can't remember what, I think I went to watch Project Hail Mary, and it was in the what is it called? The trailers. And I was like, what is this? But I kind of was intrigued. It felt very Australian. Is it an Australian movie?
No.
It's not?
It's not.
Anything to do with farm animals just makes me feel Aussie vibes. I don't know why. I don't know. It reminds me of Wallace and Gromit, and anything to do with sheep or chicken run vibes.
Like, it's not Australian either.
I know, but it reminds me of Australian primary school camp, and then it all links up. You know?
Yes. Based in England, I think. They don't actually say, but I think it's based in England.
Like Babe.
Yes, quite exactly like Babe. Quite exactly.
I used to love
There's talking animals.
Well, I used to love Babe.
I love Babe. I had it on a VHS.
Yeah, same.
Right? It was Babe and Matilda.
Oh, Matilda, no.
Yes, no. So good yet so bad.
It's so bad. I don't know. We've spoken about this so many times. I hate Matilda.
Why do you hate Matilda so much?
It scares me, the kid eating cake.
Yes. I forgot about the cake.
I can't do it.
Yes.
I hate people being forced to do anything.
I love saying that. The choky.
I'm literally blocking my ears because I'm that scared thinking about the scene. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, so the Sheep Detective was good.
So good. I loved it so much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you watch it during the day? I love a during the day movie.
Yeah.
Going to the movies during the day. I think going to the movies at like 10 a.m, 11:30 in the morning, you're still in like especially in wintertime, you're still in like track pants, and you're seeing that no one else is in the theater.
Yeah, it's
so good. It's so much better.
It's so good. Honestly, one of the best days of my life, and this is going to sound pretty lame. One of the best days of my life is when I went and saw Avengers Endgame. It was like a 10 o'clock session. And me and my husband went, and we sat there for 3 hours, and we freaking died.
Yeah.
And then, at around 5 o'clock, we saw it again. On the same day.
6 hours of
6 hours of my life that day was sitting on my ass in the movie theatre, and I fucking loved it.
You do love that stuff. But to be fair, when you think about it, right, like, at least you left the house and did it. And it's like the first time you're watching it. Like, there's many times of everyone's life that we just sit for 6 hours just binge watching something at home. So may as well.
So true. But No regrets, Elle.
No, of course not.
I will honestly say it's one of the best days of my life.
Understandable.
And I have a chance to relive it this December with Doomsday. It will be another best day of my life.
That's so exciting.
It's...
Yeah, you do love your Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel. Yes, I do. But anyway, that's what I did today. I highly recommend The Sheep Detectives. They are so good.
I'm very keen. I actually wanted to watch the other one Hugh Jackman's in, the Neil Diamond one. With Kate Hudson.
It's not Neil Diamond.
Neil Young? No, I thought it's Neil Diamond.
I don't know if it's based on...
It's a Sweet Caroline.
Is it that? I thought they were like a cover band.
Of Sweet Caroline guy? Is it? No.
Yeah, they're like a couple in the South or something, and they go to bars and they sing. I don't know if it's about Neil Diamond.
I thought it was about Neil Diamond.
I will look it up. Song Sung Blue?
Yeah,
he plays a guy named Mike. Doesn't sound like Neil Diamond to me. Let's have a look.
Have I lost my mind?
Okay. Yes, okay, they're a tribute band.
Damn it, this whole time?
I love being right. It happens so rarely in my life. It's always about stupid things.
I'm shocked. Damn, they did not make that clear in the freaking trailer.
Yes, they do.
Do they say tribute bland? Bland?
I don't think they say that. But they do. They're like a cover band. And they go to bars. And then things happen.
Yes. Okay. Well, I still wouldn't watch it, I think.
It's about the experience, soaring success, and devastating heartbreak.
Interesting. There's a lot of good movies coming out.
Diamond. Oh, this is a great year for movies.
Dude, great year for movies. Honestly, Project Hail Mary was fantastic when I watched it. I quite enjoyed it. You gave me the recommendation and I appreciated it. But I feel like cinema's back. Like, I hear more than ever people going to the movies again. Yeah. Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yes, I'm dying to see that.
Me too. Something to watch.
Some great movies this year. So some great movies and some great movies to come. You got The Odyssey, which I'm very excited about. It's a new Christopher Nolan movie.
Oh, fancy.
It's about Homer's Odyssey. It's a Greek mythology story.
Love that anytime someone says Homer, all I'm seeing is the yellow man. I'm not thinking of anything
Yeah, you can't help it. You can't help it.
Yeah.
You can't help it. It just shows where our priorities lie.
Simpsons.
It's always The Simpsons.
Yeah.
You got Dune 3.
Yep, heard.
You know, they're good. Obviously, you got Avengers Endgame. Like, that's...
Yeah.
You got the new Spider-Man.
Yes.
Some big movies coming out this year.
Nice.
Big movies. A lot of moolah.
Yeah.
They're re-releasing Endgame.
Are they re-releasing?
With extra scenes.
Oh, you do love
tying
an
in with
extra.
Doomsday.
Nice.
You better believe I'll be there.
Nice.
Watching it. And loving it.
I love that you can, it's the re-release so we can go back to the movies to watch it. That's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, they do it so that way you can just make more money.
Yeah, that makes sense, but...
You know, that's what they did when Endgame was the number one movie box office had made the most money, right? Endgame was.
Yeah.
And then they re-released Avatar. And then Avatar became number one.
Yeah.
And then they re-released Endgame. I don't know if it ever overtook Avatar again. But then before the last Avatar came out, they re-released the first Avatar. Like, they would just keep doing
that. That makes sense. And then
they're both Disney. It's all just winning.
Yeah, it's just winning for everyone. Yeah, well, the same people, I guess, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well, nice. Well, today's episode is about a movie in general, is it not? Or I guess it was
not
inspired.
Really about a movie. It's inspired about a movie. Elle and I, in our own time, went and saw the new Michael movie about Michael Jackson. And... I've got to say it. I really loved it.
I quite loved it too. I really... I was keen to watch it in general, but then after you said, like, you need to watch it, we need to do a whole episode on Michael Jackson.
I just thought it'd be good to talk about Michael Jackson.
Me too.
We haven't had an episode dedicated to just him.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so suited because, like, we mention him a lot, but, like...
I know.
But, like, we don't get to deep dive into it. And I think something about the movie... I felt so inspired throughout the whole movie, not only towards his music, but like, and I guess we'll go into it a bit later anyway, but like, it made me realize how much I've like, it's gone from something that I loved so out loud when I was younger to something I've had to like love in silence, if that makes like it's like
you felt like you had to love his music in silence.
Yeah, I felt like because of the controversy that I had to like hold back a little bit of how like it's like I had to put it on the back burner.
Right.
And I didn't realize how much I was doing that until I was there. I was like, oh my god, I forgot how much I love Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, it was crazy. I literally could not stop moving in the chair.
Oh, my feet were dancing while I was watching.
I could not stop.
It was amazing.
I could not stop.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I find it interesting that you felt like you couldn't listen to his music out loud.
Yeah, there wasn't so much. I found that because he stopped playing on the radio for a period of time too, and I always listen to the radio in the car. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, on my Spotify and stuff, I actually looked through my Spotify and I don't think I have maybe like 3 or 4 songs in any of my playlists. And if I wanted to listen to him, I would go out of my way to just like pick Michael Jackson and listen to his like discovery. But like, I think that like, that there was like a part of me that was like, okay, like I'm not that I wasn't listening to him, but like it wasn't. I forgot. Like it was like I wasn't letting myself be as big of a fan as I was up until his death. Right. I think after the death, I literally just kind of like quietened down.
Really? Because I thought the death kind of brought out.
I think it did for like that year or two, but then afterwards, I kind of like, I don't know what it was. I think I let like Freddie Mercury take over. And that kind of took over my...
Right. Is it because of the biopic?
Nah, I got into Queen way before the biopic.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just like a weird realization of like, I don't think I've allowed myself to really like treat Michael with the same respect as I used to. Mentally. Like, yeah, I didn't... Like, I always considered him a legend in my head and one of my favourite artists, but I forgot how much of a favourite artist he was.
And how much of a legend he is.
Yeah, truly the best.
Yeah.
Honestly, I cannot... I was thinking about it the other day, like, is there anyone that is, like, more famous than him?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think there's anyone worldwide that is so known.
No, I don't think it will ever be like that again.
No.
Because of every aspect of his life. The fact that he was a child star, it's a totally different ballgame to many of the other artists that we've had before him and after him.
Yeah.
I guess at the time that he was in was as well, like he created work with so many legendary people.
Yeah.
And the people of today haven't had the chance to get that legendary status yet.
Yeah.
Like all the work that he did with Quincy Jones and all of that, Diana Ross, like those big names that will forever go down in history.
Yeah.
Plus all of the controversies that he's had, not just, about children, but his surgeries and his kids and his marriages and just the abuse that he had as a child. And I don't think anyone will ever have that impact.
No, I don't think so either.
Ever again. I just don't think so. Plus the sheer talent, and I'm not saying that no one can be as talented as Michael Jackson, but he is just... Literally anything he does is pure gold.
Absolutely gold. I actually thought about it. I'm like, there is not one crap song.
No, there isn't.
There's not even a mediocre.
No, there's nothing. They're all amazing. And after we saw the movie, me and my husband watched the This Is It movie. Oh, yeah? And that was amazing.
Have you watched it before?
I had watched it.
Yeah.
15 years ago or something.
Yeah, wow,
years ago. Years ago.
Yeah.
But just watching him create his craft and perfect all the moves and do all his rehearsals and how pedantic he is about everything and how in charge he was.
Yeah. I need to rewatch that.
He was just on fire. Like, whatever he did was on fire. Like, it was crazy.
There's a part in the movie where he's singing and there's like a producer of some sort like sitting there being like, oh, that's perfect pitch. And his dad's like, oh, it's not perfect yet. But I was just like thinking, I'm like, isn't it crazy there's some people at like 8 years old or like younger or like even younger that like they have that natural ability and that natural gift. But like, and so things like musically or like progressively in his professional life will always seem like they like it's just like a perfect fit. But then there's so many things outside of that contribute that like it really, I don't know, because I'm going through things in my own life at the moment, I'm looking at everything from a psychological point of view. And when I was watching the movie, I was just like, wow, like really no one has it all in this world. Like,
No,
even
no,
when you
no.
seemingly have it all, you really don't have it all.
No.
And, like...
And the movie it was only the tip of the iceberg
Exactly.
what he went through. So when they created the movie, they had pretty much finished production.
Mm-hmm.
But before they started, they spoke with the Jackson estate and was like, basically, can we include his controversies in the movies? And they were like, yes, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
They basically finished filming, and then they turned around and said, oh, actually, we found a clause in one of the contracts where they paid out one of the people who tried to sue him.
Yeah.
It was a clause that this could not be featured in a feature film.
Yeah.
So they basically had to redo a third of the movie.
That's insane.
So I think that's why and I don't know if that's where they found the clause. I don't know if that is 100% true, but something like that definitely did happen, and they had to refilm a third of the movie. And that's why the movie kind of feels a bit lighthearted. I think it pretty much only focuses on the highlight of his life, and everyone is a bit more of a one-dimensional character in that sense.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like his dad had no, in terms of a movie, right? He had no, like, qualities about him that you could potentially see good. He was just the villain.
Yeah.
The absolute villain the whole time.
Yeah.
And even Michael as a character was just painted as perfect in the movie, like a really well-demeaning person.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
But they just didn't touch on the reality of his life that much.
I noticed that too. The friend that I went and watched it with mentioned that, like, oh, I loved it so much, but there was a part where compared to other biopics, it felt like it was lacking a bit of, like, the depth of the storyline.
Yeah.
And I kind of explained, because I knew that same thing.
Yeah.
I think you had told me the week before, like, I think that would have played a huge role into why that's happened. But even, that's what I mean, like, even regardless of that, and regardless of the fact that maybe it was 1-0, I enjoyed it so much. I didn't give a shit about,
good.
like...
It was so good.
I didn't care about, like, the storyline or the depth of each character, because I was like, I can piece together everything else. And, like, just sitting here purely, it was almost like art, like, purely just watching someone...
Yeah.
And remembering to, like, how iconic this person was in influencing everything that we listen to now as well.
Yeah.
I think that, like, but I can't even picture what it would have been like if they were able to include all those things.
Yeah, I mean, look, and we'll never know, we'll never see it. I don't know if, like, the script of, like, what they previously filmed will ever leak or anything like that, but for what it was, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was just a reminder of how much I love him.
Me too.
Like,
I think that's what I was trying to say before,
Yeah, it was just a really nice reminder of how much I really, really love him. And he's staring at me right now behind you.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah, he's so, I don't know. Funny how scared of him I was as a little kid.
I know.
And how much I love him since he died. It literally changed.
Yeah.
Like, it changed for me how much I really enjoyed his music and stuff. I discovered, like, how amazing he was.
Yeah. I remember listening to him, like, always growing up. Like, we had a lot of music in our house, but, like, Michael was always, like, on repeat.
Yeah.
But I just remember, like, knowing as a child, this is the best I'm ever going to see. Like, I remember knowing that and being told that around me. And so, like, and then it's one thing when you're a kid to be like, oh, like, the greatest of all time are, like, Michael Jackson, Prince, and Elvis Presley. Like, that was, like, in my head. Yeah. And I was like, all right, like, I've got these, like, those, like, the main kings of everything. And it's crazy to think that throughout the rest of my, like, 30 years of life, that hasn't changed. Those are still my tops.
I know. And I don't know if they'll ever change.
No, and I don't think so. And you know what? I kind of am glad that they don't, because I think some things are, like, should be left to the greats as, like, they, like, because it feels like, obviously there was music before them, but, like, it feels like they are when music really, like...
Yeah, really took over. I mean, since Elvis.
Beatles as well.
Since
obviously
Elvis,
Beatles
you know what I
is
mean?
its own category entirely as well.
Yeah, but, you know, I think Elvis really changed the game when it came to how music is, I don't know, everywhere.
Yeah.
And how it took over the TV and...
Yeah.
I don't know, took over the news, I think. And then the Beatles kind of did that as well. Like, Beatlemania, like, that's what introduced, like, fans going absolutely wild to the point where they were passing out.
Yeah.
So I think, and I feel sorry for people who are huge now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I do too.
I don't know what it's going to be like in the future because they haven't, like I said before, had the chance to have legacy kick in.
Yeah.
We'll only know decades from now what their, again, the word legacy, what they're going to be like, how people are going to think of them from 2020.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do feel sorry for people who are big now because how can you do what hasn't been done already?
It is difficult.
The only person who I can think that has had like such a huge hold on the world is Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I think his name will go he will have a huge legacy because again he started at 14
and he already has young. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, he's the only person, unless you can try and think of anyone else who will have like a huge impact. Like Justin Bieber, everyone knows Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, where they're well renowned in every single country, every single thing around, and generationally, because it's like, I think I agree with you. Honestly, watching Justin Bieber's Coachella performance, did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
I went to Justin Bieber's concert when I was in high school, right?
Yeah.
Like, I liked him. I went more because my friend really liked him, right?
Yeah.
But, like, I wasn't, like, a super, super fangirl whatsoever. However, after watching that Coachella thing, there was something inside of me that was similar to when we went to Big Time Rush, and you're like, oh my God, I'm fangirling. Me watching Justin Bieber, like literally on YouTube, watching like a video of him singing, I was just like, oh my God, I forgot what it felt like to listen to him for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, it was really, and it, I don't know what it is. It's like the same feeling. Okay, how do I explain? Like the feeling of listening to Justin Bieber sing when he sung his Coachella performance gave me the same feeling as the very first like sentence of that What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction. You know, when it says like you're insecure, don't know what for. But you know how you're like a year 10 girl and you hear that word, like that sound and you're like, ee! Like there's like a
I never had that experience, so I'm trying to understand.
But like when you hear that song now, you don't feel that weird small bit of nostalgia?
Yeah, for the time, but not for liking it.
Nah, it's not even about liking it. I think it's more to do with the time and just like just like the essence of what was.
Right.
It
I'm trying to
better days.
I think if I had liked the music better, I would be able to relate to you more.
Yeah.
Like if I hear the song Baby, yes, it will take me back to the time, but I'm not going to think about how I was like, it doesn't bring me like joy.
No, but I wasn't like that when I was younger either. It was more just like, it kind of just brought me back to the roots of being like 16.
Right.
I think it's that feeling and it's not necessarily about One Direction or about Justin Bieber, but it was like this feeling of that innocence of being a young girl.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
And I picture that's what happens when my Yaya listens to the Beatles. You know what I mean? Or when my Yaya listens to Elvis, like, because sometimes I've played the Beatles for her and she just like fully gets so into it sometimes.
I love that.
And I'm like, I wonder.
The early Beatles, right?
Yeah, of course. But like, I was like, can you imagine? No,
it's not like I Want You, She's So Heavy.
No.
I want you so bad.
No, I'm thinking like Love Me Do, but like, you know. Love me do. I don't know. I freaking love that song.
Classic.
But yeah, I think I don't know. That's just one thing I love about music so much is that for each individual person, it's going to hit someone in a different feels, but also that like it truly just okay. Sorry, I just remembered what I was talking about.
I was like, what? You're like, wait.
No, it just made me think about, okay, so I watched Michael, got so excited by it that I was like, I need to think of every other biopic that I haven't watched yet.
Right.
So I watched Better Man last night.
Yes.
The Robbie Williams one with the monkey thing. Honestly, my favourite biopic.
I've heard it's a very good biopic.
I loved it, cried the whole time. It was fantastic. But there was a part in it where, now I'm thinking, was it in this one or was it in the Michael Jackson one? Okay, I think it was in the Better Man one. Oh my God, tell me if it was in Michael and I'm confusing it, right? Because of back-to-back movies. So there's a line in it that's talking about how you kind of need to like suck up whatever you're feeling because what you're feeling, like musicians are there to make someone else forget about what they're feeling. You're not allowed to have your own feelings. I think it was in Better Man.
Yeah, I don't recall that.
Yeah, I think it was, and I think it was like pointing to pictures of Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin, and because they were like people that inspired Robbie Williams, so he always had pictures of them everywhere in his like
you
rooms.
can tell in his music.
Yeah, and so you're taking the piss anyway, because he's cabaret star.
Oh,
anyway,
of course.
Anyway, so and he's going through his own like hardships in this moment. He's like really struggling. And someone
did he do a lot of drugs?
A lot.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I did not realise how much. But,
You know, Robbie Williams is someone who takes me back to, like...
cleaning on a Saturday at your mum with your mum and dad.
Yeah. Like, that's what takes me back. If you want songs to take me back...
It's Robbie Williams.
It's Robbie Williams songs.
They always take me back. I feel like I'm in 2003. I've woken up in the morning. It's a sunny kind of day.
Yeah.
And mum and dad are like, come on, we've got to start
vacuuming. Yeah, you wake up to the sound of the vacuum and you're like, shit, I'm in trouble.
And vacuuming like, I just want to feel real love.
That is so true.
Well, hell is
Rock
gone,
DJ.
heaven's here.
Rock DJ. You know, takes me back to renovations.
Yeah.
Prep.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, I love Robbie Williams' music.
Yeah.
Love it so much. But yeah, there was that line in the movie and it really made me think that like, it's true that musicians, their music makes you, it's like you go to a good artist makes you forget that you're, like it helps you soothe your feelings without having to like,
that is so true.
And like their position in life is just to hold your feelings for you or to help you articulate them. And it's so like, it's so special. It's such a special bond between artist and listener, I think, personally.
That is really, really true. Yeah, but isn't that... I find it sad for the musician.
Oh, that's exactly...
I find it really sad for the musician.
That's why the line stuck out to me in the movie because it made me think, oh, like you're basically telling Robbie Williams he's there to literally entertain us. Let me entertain you. He's literally there to purely like be there for us, but like who's there for him in that regard? It made me quite sad.
That is really sad.
Honestly, watch the movie. Please, in this week, watch it so I can talk to you about it properly because I really
will. I'll watch it. But that is the sad reality for many, if not all the musicians. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, same with I watched the Bruce Springsteen biopic, and nothing really happens in his life, right? Like that's in the movie. Like there's a bit of turbulence with his father, but in the movie, it's basically... It runs pretty slow, but it's a movie that stuck with me afterwards. And it's not only because I'm a Bruce Springsteen fan. The other people I know that have watched it also felt the same way. That like maybe you leave the theater and you kind of like, oh, nothing really happened, but like he seemed a bit down in certain elements, but like there wasn't any big thing. He's not like super into drugs. He's not super abusive with alcohol. Like there's no bad
like traumatic.
Yeah, there's nothing that he's done that's like really like dug himself into a hole. Right. It's more just like a mental state he was in, right? And a like, just like, it really, for me, was a movie about like perfectly summed up just simple men's mental health. And when I say simple, I mean like that the fact that it doesn't have to always look like this huge thing. It can just be you and your thoughts and how you feel about yourself.
Right.
Or how you feel like a little bit like unease about the direction you're in or not feeling quite at home.
Right.
And like, I think it's
how accurate is the movie though?
I think pretty accurate. But I think it's pretty aligned with what else I've heard from him. I think that there probably could have been other things, but like in terms of just like a movie about just like that, I think really nicely touches the men's mental health of a man that you're picturing as like a working class man. That I think a person that maybe he had a really successful life, but like the struggles he was going through in the movie were very relatable to the everyday man that just goes to work and comes home.
So interesting.
Compared to Robbie Williams one where it's like someone that's playing to a live state, like giant stadiums and they're having this rock and roll, like sleeping with girls. Doing drugs, getting high. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a very, it's relatable to some, but not relatable to the masses. And it's quite sad to look at because it's like so unrelatable. Whereas with the Bruce Springsteen biopic, I found that it was like much more the type of mental health that like anyone can kind of relate to because anyone's sort of had those moments where they're kind of questioning their life choices and questioning where like what feels like home to them, you know? and what feels right to them.
Hmm.
I quite liked it. I like that. That's the thing I like about biopics. I really like biopics. I think I like that they're all tailored to each individual person, and that there's no right or wrong way to do them because it's that person's life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no, if it doesn't have enough of a story, it's just like that was their story. You know?
Yeah.
Or whatever they're allowed to show.
Hard to say, because it's whatever they're allowed to show.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
As the case with the Michael movie, you know?
Exactly.
But, I used to really love biopics, but the Queen one, I don't know. I don't know what it was. And it was a good movie, don't get me wrong. It was a very good movie, but I found it was so in my face that not only did it put me off biopics, but it put me off Queen.
Yeah, I've heard that from a few people actually.
I can't look at the actor that played Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, what's his name?
Rami Malek.
Yeah. When I see him, I see Freddie Mercury now.
Yeah, I can't separate the two, and I actually can't really listen to Queen songs anymore.
Yeah, I've only recently started listening to Queen again, like maybe the last 2 years. I've gotten a bit back into it. I sang Want to Break Free today, actually, in the car. However, I get what you're saying because for a while afterwards, I couldn't get into it. Yeah,
I don't know when I could actually listen to Queen again. I just don't think it'll actually be anytime soon.
Damn.
The only song I can listen to is Under Pressure.
Because it's a jam.
Because of David Bowie.
Yeah. Plus, it's a jam.
It's a jam for the David Bowie parts.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love Freddie Mercury. I honestly think that he probably has one of the strongest voices of all time. Right? He is one of the best vocal artists of all time, right?
Yeah.
But Queen, I cannot. It's in every movie trailer. It's in half the movies that exist. They all want to use Queen.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're just cheaper to use in movies compared to other artists.
Yeah, or
but why is Queen in everything?
Yeah, you're making good points. I think that I do think Queen as a whole and Freddie as a whole, Queen is up there in that category of like.
Yeah, I agree. They are.
But I get what you're saying. I think since the movie, there's like been it's like, maybe, I think you're susceptible to this, right? The same way, which you're going to say to me, no, it's just because it's a shit song. But like the same way that I Got a Feeling by Black Eyed Peas, you refused to listen to it because it was overplayed.
Fucking hell. It's not a good song.
Yeah, I love this song. Like, every time I hear it, I'm like,
that's different because when I first heard it, and I love Black Eyed Peas. I want to put that out there. I love Black Eyed Peas. When I was a kid, they were my favourite group.
Yeah.
Right?
Really
I love them.
Yeah.
My Humps, the song of my generation. The song of my life.
Check it out.
10-year-old me was eating that shit up. But I Got a Feeling, I hated that song from the first time I heard it.
No.
It is not a good song. I'm getting angry. I'm hitting my microphone. It is not a good song, and the fact that it just kept going and going and going.
And it still played everywhere, but I love it.
Oh my God. And the fact that all I used to watch back then was music videos on Channel V, and oh my God, it's all I saw, and I'm like, it is not good.
I get what you're saying. In comparison to other Black Eyed Peas songs, yes, it's not the best, but it is the most catchy. Well, not the most catchy of their songs. They have so many catchy songs, but I don't know. I still am a fan. I'm still a fan. But I get what you mean. But like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I think that it's similar in the sense of like when something's overplayed, you wait for it.
I'm just trying to think what other songs out there that have been overplayed and whether I hated it. Maybe. But the difference is with Queen, I loved Queen.
Yeah.
I loved Queen.
Yeah.
Somehow they made it possible that I couldn't listen to Queen anymore.
Yeah, you're still associating it to the movie.
I cannot. And the fact I can't get away from Queen because it's in every damn movie.
Yeah, so you never get enough time away to be able to get into it, appreciate it again. Very good point. Interesting.
Sorry about my rant.
No, I loved it. No,
I loved it. Michael Jackson episode.
No, it's okay. It's all part of it.
Yeah. It just drives me nuts. Freddie Mercury! It's right there!
He's there!
I can't get away from him!
Sorry. I can't get rid of him.
No, you can't! And I know he has to be there, and he should be there.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Damn, we really talk about everyone on the wall.
I know. He has to be there. I get it. And he should be. He needs to be in the conversation.
Yeah.
But God damn it, have the conversation over there.
Mm-hmm.
Not around me, just for now.
Yeah.
Just for the next couple of years at least. Well, shall we move on to formalities?
Please.
What we like to do in formalities is what is Elle listening to right now?
Ooh,
What are you listening to this week, Elle? What is your song
Let's have a
of the
vibe.
week?
Let's have a vibe.
And if you're new here and you're wondering why it isn't what I'm listening to that's new, it's because I listen to the same shit all the time.
It's true, she does.
I'm a creature of habit. It's my habit.
It just is. It is what it is. It
It is what it is.
what
Although
it
I will say, just to keep the Michael Jackson theme within formalities, I cannot stop listening to Michael Jackson. So that is very new. Because, like you, I have not listened to Michael Jackson in a long time, purely because I forgot.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. I just forgot that I loved his music.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
I have been reminded, and I can't stop listening to his music.
No, I love his music too. To be fair, and it's not one that I was going to go with, but I'm going to go with it because I just saw it and it reminded me of it. I've listened to, and it's not a new song, people. It's just something that's been on repeat this whole week.
Right.
By choice and then also by not choice because it keeps just playing everywhere. I've listened, I reckon I've heard Destiny's Child Say My Name
Really?
at least 20 times randomly in the last 2 weeks. It played at a restaurant I was at with Carissa a couple weeks ago, or like a week ago, like 2 or 3 times while we were eating.
Right.
And I was like, damn, this song's good. And then I literally can't stop getting it out.
Within one
Within one
time.
sitting.
Oh my god.
So played when we first got there, played while we were eating, and then played literally as we were walking out the door.
Wow.
Crazy, right? Yeah, so Say My Name has been there, but like it's not one I'm gonna choose in this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have been listening to a fair bit of like 70s music.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically the song Got to Be Real by Cheryl Lynn.
Oh.
It's like I'm not gonna even try it.
Come on, Elle. Come on.
Got to be real. It's just got to be real. It's fun. It's funky. Everyone should listen to it.
It is.
I cut my mum's hair for Mother's Day yesterday
How'd that go?
while listening to that song, and I was like,
real.
Yeah, and then afterwards I showed her, and she's like, what the hell did you do?
Oh no.
Yeah, it was not fantastic. It was not fun.
Oh no.
No, I actually think it looked
Normally
fine.
cut your mum's hair?
No, but sometimes she gets in a mood and she's like, try cut. I've been cutting my own hair for like, obviously, if you listen to the podcast, if you watch it, it doesn't matter that we were on a hiatus for a bit. You go through our Instagram, you see my hair changes every 2 episodes. It's because I'm cutting my own hair. Obviously, I'm going through a crisis every couple episodes. The fringe has been a long...
The fringe is good.
If you go to about 2... But the fringe 2.5 years ago, not good. It looked like Lord Farquaad.
No, it's because you didn't have a fringe.
Yeah, it was
then.
like these long parts here.
You had these
Camelot
long
style.
pieces, and there was just one particular episode where it went, ooh, and you had your hair in a weird little bun up here.
It's like a Mulan bun.
You had all these hairs out, and it's like, how did you have only this part of your hair that short? It was literally like this with a bun, and she was Lord Farquaad heads. It was hilarious. To the point where we go back and we look at
I watch
those,
it all the time.
That particular episode, for some reason, I made so many reels. More than any other episode, I think.
I know. Oh, my face.
Can I change the subject for 1
Please.
second? Can I make a pause on formalities?
Yeah.
Something just came into my mind.
Go for it.
Do you remember when we put up that reel when I said something about Beyonce and Jay-Z? They are always the joke,
Yeah.
right? And I got hounded by a few people. Hounded by a few people. Does that make sense? But there were a few people that were like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Right? They thought what I said was stupid. Basically what I said was that Beyonce and Jay-Z are that famous of a couple that in a sitcom or in a show, someone will be looking at a magazine or at their phone and they'll be like, and the person's like, what happened? Did Beyonce and Jay-Z break up?
Yeah, like they were always like the butt of like the thing, yeah.
They were the joke.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, that's never happened, that's stupid.
Yeah. What happened? What?
I wish I could find those people. I wish I could find them and fucking show them in their face.
Did you say show them?
Show them. So show them the papers. The papers.
What papers?
I was watching Ted Lasso, Elle.
Oh.
Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
And do you know what happened in Ted Lasso?
They said lies.
Someone was looking at their phone and they go, oh! And Ted Lasso, the man himself said, what? Did Beyonce and Jay-Z break up? And I was like, yes!
Finally, that wasn't the first season of this
Vindication! Like, I was rejoicing that I was right.
You've been right a couple of times this episode, Elle. Well done. That was from the first season of the podcast, I'm going to say.
No, it wasn't from the first season. We were in here. We had our plants. We had our plants with us
this
with
room or that
coloured
room?
lights. I will find it. No, in here.
Wow.
We're in here, I'm pretty sure. I will find the reel. It was the same episode where we did the song fact about you were working as a waitress in a hotel. Yes, it was that. Yeah. It was that episode.
Wow.
Anyway, I made that discovery within the last month and I've been meaning to bring it up on the podcast. I'm really sorry. I'm so aggressive in this episode.
I love it. Also, it feels like it's time for a told you so dance.
Told you so. Told you so. Told you so. That's so. Oh, Debbie Reynolds. I love her so much. Oh my God.
But yes, guys, so I'm proud. That's good that you had something to actually reference. That's good. That makes sense. And you know what? I understood what you mean because it makes sense. I know what you're talking about. And I feel like I can't name what other things I've seen, but it's definitely that they're used as the couple to go to. It's
they are.
It's them or Brad and Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt before
but
they
they're
actually
not,
split.
they're not together anymore.
Not together.
So, ha! Ha! That's what that deserves.
Yeah.
Ha! Ha!
It's so formality.
Oh, yes. Anyway, now it's time for song facts. Song facts. Gotta get a load of them song facts. Yeah.
I'm loving this.
I think it's because it's nighttime. I go a bit crazy. And I haven't had dinner.
No.
It is 9:39 at night.
I'm craving a hot chocolate. It's okay. We'll smash through this.
All right, Elle, would you like to go first or would you like me?
Oh, you go first.
Okay. To keep to the Michael Jackson theme, we are doing Michael Jackson song facts. And my song fact is about probably one of my most favourite Michael Jackson songs.
Oh, wow, really?
It's up there. It's definitely in my top 10. I don't know where it would place. I don't know if it's in the top 5, but I'd say it's in the top 10. And it's Stranger.
And it's Stranger.
I literally forgot the song title.
It's Stranger.
I literally forgot the song title.
But it's your favourite.
Stranger in Moscow.
Oh, yes. Sing for me.
How does it feel? How does it feel? How does it feel?
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
How
does
it feel? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wandering in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Mask of life, feeling insane.
Fabulous, truly.
But he wrote it when he was on his Dangerous tour.
Mm-hmm. Dangerous.
Yes, quite dangerous. And he was in Moscow at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's my fact.
Moscow. Oh, he was.
He was in Moscow at the time. There's more, just wait.
Yeah.
How he wrote it was he was in his hotel room and he was looking out at thousands and thousands of people who were outside of his hotel cheering his name and loving him and so enamored by him.
Mm-hmm.
But he sat in his hotel room feeling so separated from everyone.
Yeah.
And he was like, how can I be loved by so many people, but I am so lonely?
Do you know what broke my heart during that movie?
What?
Is realising that whenever you thought he was talking to someone, he was talking to an animal. Oh, broke my heart, man.
It's really, really sad. Like, you have people cheering for you and calling your name and loving you, yet you are probably the most loved person in the world in a general sense, right?
Yeah.
The most loved by your fans.
Mm.
But you feel so, so, so lonely.
It's so sad.
And he used Moscow because it was kind of grey and it was winter and it was snowing and it was a very down moment for him. So he wrote this song. The lyrics make a lot of sense for that reason. Like, I really encourage you to go and listen to the song and look at the lyrics, because there's here abandoned in my fame, Armageddon of the brain, KGB was dogging me, take my name and just let me be.
Aww.
Then a beggar boy called my name, happy days will drown the pain, on and on it came, and again and again and again, take my name and just let me be. It is, it's really, really sad.
Yeah.
You know? But basically, he is the stranger in Moscow. He feels like a stranger, even though he's so loved by people.
It's so sad.
It's really sad.
I feel like that would be the difficult thing about being that famous. Like, and I thought about it like, while we're watching the movie as well. Like, those scenes where he's like a little boy, because he's famous from the time he's like 10, right?
Yeah.
So like, imagine that. Like, you don't even have a friend from before you were famous, really.
No, and based on what we saw from the movie, and I think it's pretty general knowledge at this point, but even before he got famous, he wasn't going outside to play with the kids. And this was back in the 70s where every kid just played outside.
Yeah.
You know? Like, there was, at the start of the movie, he's literally just watching kids play outside while he's inside.
Yeah.
You know? Like, because he's about to, rehearse.
Exactly.
With his brothers, you know?
And he's got brothers, there's such a big age, like, there is a decent age gap at least. There's also just, like, just having that type of fame and that disconnect. Like, I think in the movie he was talking to his mum, I believe, and he's like, she's like, oh, like, I know that you have your animals and your animals are your friends, but, like, well, I want you to make friends that are your age and stuff. And he's just like, I can go hang out with them, but, like, all they do is take photos of me and just, like, they don't look at me like them. And that, imagine being, like, from that age, being Michael Jackson. Like, it's just crazy to think, like, imagine being Michael Jackson.
And I think that was one of the reasons that he hung around children.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they weren't like, Michael. They were just like, oh, it's some guy.
Exactly.
Like a cool guy. Like someone fun to hang around. Like, they weren't obsessed with him because he was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
They liked him because he seemed cool.
Yeah, and think about the type of child actors he was hanging out with were child actors that were similar age to him when he, like, blew up, like Macaulay Culkin, Aaron Carter.
Yes, yeah.
The guy from Saved by Me, I always forget his name.
Oh, my God. Corey Feldman.
Yeah, Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
They're all people that, like, made it quite large, like, a huge, like, people are, like, their name is, like, all over the world.
Yeah.
At, like, 10.
Yeah.
So it makes sense why they connected, and obviously we don't know the full stories of everything, but all of those three have supported him always the whole
they've
time
always
through his career.
they've always been very supportive.
Yeah, so...
and you got someone like Corey Feldman who is extremely vocal on what has happened to him. Yeah. I don't think he's been necessarily vocal on who did that to him. I don't know if he's allowed.
He's been pretty vocal on... Has he actually
dropped names?
He's dropped names from the other Corey, the one that
right.
So apparently Charlie Sheen is one of the names.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm not too sure of the... I think there are people that he has dropped names of, but, like, it's unfortunate because he's been constantly seen as, like, a crazy person in the industry, which is so unfair because, like, it's like someone's just trying to blatantly be like, no, someone just listen to me.
Yeah,
and it's just so easy to be painted in certain ways.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely agree with you in the sense that, like, it makes sense why... It made sense why he gravitated towards just people that, or, like, that were in... Or why he gravitated toward Neverland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that whole concept.
Oh my God, the Peter Pan story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just a boy who never grew up.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Yeah, he just wants his... He just never had the chance to just be like him and just, like...
He never got a chance to be a kid.
No, never.
I actually saw, like, a speech that he made today.
Yeah.
So it's funny that we're doing this tonight. I saw a speech that he made today. He was accepting an award for something, and he goes something like, a child's innocence is really important for kids to live happy childhoods. Like, that is the most important thing in life. We've lived through wars. We've lived through, just terrible things happening in the world. And he said if all of these people had good childhood, like actual good childhoods, the world would be so different.
Yeah, exactly.
And he goes, that's why we have to take care of the children and stuff. I just find it hard to believe.
I know.
I don't know. I find it very hard to believe.
I find it very difficult to believe as well. And I think that, I feel like, and that statement, regardless of whatever else is in the world, that's a true statement.
It's a true statement.
That if, even with what's going on in the world right now, like, if people had the upbringing that, like,
from steady homes with people who love them.
Yeah, and
like
show them
grew up loved.
It doesn't matter how much they had.
Yeah.
It's what was actually received in an emotional standpoint that really makes a difference as to how someone grows up and what they think the world owes them or what they owe from, like, what they need to do for the world to, like, show them love back. It's quite sad that so much of what's gone on, so much of the hatred and the negativity in this world could have simply just been solved with peace and love. And it sounds so stupid and simple, but it really is that stupid and simple.
It's very true.
Yeah.
It's very true. And that was something he always was very vocal about.
Yeah.
Or has so many interviews. And he said it a million times in the movie as well.
Yeah.
All I want is peace and love.
Yeah.
You know, the world to be at peace. World peace, world peace.
Yeah.
He always spoke about that.
Yeah. I think we need that more than ever now.
Yes, indeed. Ella,
My
your
fun
song
fact,
me dear.
My song fact is that, so it's about Billie Jean.
Oh, yes. I love Billie Jean.
Who doesn't? So Michael Jackson was so absorbed with writing Billie Jean that he was writing on his way home from the studio one day, and he was so into it that he didn't realize his car was on fire.
What?
Yeah. And a passing by cyclist alerted him and saved the King of Pop that night.
Oh my god!
And it's also saved one of the catchiest tunes, you know?
Holy moly!
Pretty crazy, right? It's like imagine being like that, like focused and hyper focused in on something and your craft to like, imagine something happened to Imagine, like, I don't know, there's crazy little coincidences in the world.
That is actually crazy.
You know what I loved in the movie? The scene, because I've heard it before, and I think actually Liam from Play Lunch might have quoted it in the episode he did with us, because I think it's the first time I heard of it, where Michael Jackson in the movie, he's talking about how he's like sitting in the pool and he's talking to his brothers about how he's just sitting there waiting to receive lyrics from from above, from the creator. And he's like, I have to be open to receiving them, otherwise he might give them to Prince.
Yes.
And I like watched that part of the movie and I'm like, oh my god, I love that part because I know I've like learned that fact before.
Yeah.
But it also made me think of Liam from Play Lunch. But I was like,
wow, how do you remember that?
Yeah,
I have to go back and listen.
I just remember it being like I remember thinking it was so interesting.
He chose Michael Jackson, like a Michael Jackson song.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one he chose, but I remember he loved Michael Jackson.
Yeah, and I remember him talking about how that's how he wanted to like write music, like is to like trust the creator, like that those lyrics are out there somewhere, that they're already there. They're just going to drop it for him.
Wow.
And like I really believe that in some regard. Like I don't know, even for myself, like I've been writing a little bit, I've been dabbling in a bit of poetry lately, right? But I've been waking up with the poetry in my head.
Wow.
So I've been like waking up the last couple of months, like, and like and I'll be like getting up and then I'll just be repeating a line that I don't know where that line came from. And I'll just put it in my phone. And then I'll write, I'll like sit with it and think about like what would that concept actually be. But that one line will always just be something random and then I'll write the rest of the...
Right.
And then amateur poetry. However,
look,
it's nice to feel like it's just dropping in there.
I've read some of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're pretty fucking amazing.
Thank you, Elle. I appreciate that.
I'm just saying.
Thank you. I wouldn't mind, like, I really want to learn how it's, like, I'm just writing it based off of my vibes at the time, right? But I want to learn, I need to sit there and actually learn what structures I'm meant to use for these things.
Is there structure in poetry?
Surely.
Isn't it just meant to be from the heart?
From the soul. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look into it. Because, I guess once you start to overanalyze and educate yourself on something, it takes away from a little bit. It takes a little bit away from, like, the authenticity of it.
You don't want to add rules to
the
poetry
and limit yourself,
writing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I have been enjoying it, and I've been enjoying this, like, feeling of, like, oh, like, those lyrics were already out there for me somewhere. It's just, like, they've just dropped into my hands. And it's been nice.
What, I love it.
Yeah, and I love the idea that, like, Michael Jackson, like, had that much, like, oh, he might give it to Prince. Like, you know what I mean? I just love that idea that like that they're sitting there being like,
so
oh, it really is like me or him, like, you know.
Well, they definitely had like beef.
Yeah, like the whole We Are the World thing.
Yeah. Like Prince didn't want to do it because of Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah, I think it was something like that in that documentary.
And then Prince, I think Michael Jackson and like Quincy Jones invited Prince to like work on Bad, and he was going to be in the music video as Wesley Snipes. You know how Wesley Snipes is the other guy? He was going to be that Wesley Snipes character, and then the first line of Bad is like, what's the first line?
Your blood is mine.
Yeah, like, he was like, Michael Jackson's going to sing Your Blood Is Mine to me.
Yeah.
And would I sing that to him? Like, none of them would accept that. How dare you think that you could sing those words to me, and nor would I would sing those words to you. I actually watched a freaking YouTube video on this very recently.
Nice.
The beef between Prince and Michael.
I need to understand this more deeply. Yeah. I'm curious, right? Because like they're so similar yet so different.
So different entirely,
but so similar in essence. What would you say is your favourite Michael Jackson song?
You know, when we had Brocky Boy.
I thought about Brock too.
Remember Brock? Freaking love Brock.
I miss Brock.
We need to have him on.
Brocky Boy.
We should have an episode with him where we just talk about Michael Jackson.
I love that. I love
hearing his thoughts and opinions.
On everything.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah,
me
too.
It's been a long time. We need to have him on. I think about the episode that we did with him where we talk about our own personal top 10 songs of all time, right? And him and I both had Rock With You on our lists.
Yeah.
And we said at the time, I don't know if Brock said this, and I don't know if I said it either. It's not necessarily my most favourite song of all time, but it's just, when I think of him, I think Rock With You is like the number one song that comes to mind, and it is just so spectacular. So Rock With You has got to be up there.
Yeah, it is a great one.
I love Stranger in Moscow. That is definitely one of my favourite songs. I just got to remember the title sometimes. I love Smooth Criminal. That is, I love it. I love that song. Absolutely love that song. I love Jam, Blood on the Dance Floor. Love those ones. I love Place With No Name.
Oh, I haven't listened to that in a long time.
I love that song. I love that song. It's in the top 3 of Michael Jackson songs.
Nice.
I really love that song. I like Human Nature.
Yeah.
I like just watching him be like, why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? Bing! Yeah. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. And the way it was used in the movie as well, just before he said to the world, this will be the last.
Yes.
That Jackson's tour, blah, blah, blah. Like, so good, so good. Damn, I'm trying to think if there's any more that I just really, really love. I think those are my top ones right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love Thriller.
No, who doesn't?
Yeah.
It really reminds me of your 13th birthday.
Really?
Yeah, it reminds me of your birthday when we were playing karaoke.
Oh my God, I had a karaoke machine.
Yeah, and they were playing, one boy at your birthday really wanted to watch Thriller, the music video, and I was like no one else gave a shit. Me and him were like, oh my God. We were like, see, I was so excited to watch Thriller.
Oh my God.
I always think of your birthday when I think of Thriller.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I loved that birthday party.
That was a good birthday.
That was my best one.
That was a great birthday.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, I remember that was the first time I was like I was referred to as someone's cousin, like at a school event.
Oh, really?
And I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm like, I get to be a big cousin. Like, it's so cool.
Oh, big cousin.
Big by 1 year. Well, not even 4 months.
It's not even close.
I know.
We're born in the same year.
No, you know what was interesting, and that you mentioned him saying that was the last Jackson 5 thing. While watching Michael, it reminded me how much I really was into Jackson 5.
Yes.
Especially when I was in primary school, I listened to Jackson 5 so often.
Yeah.
Specifically the song Ben, which is about his rat.
I know.
Yeah.
Ben.
His pet rat. I used to be really into that song, but I also, just like listening to his voice when he was a kid and that music, I remember I used to have like a little, like a desktop at home, and I would have like when I had you to myself, like an ABC. Yeah, I used to have all those songs on like a little, it was like on a drive on this like old boxy computer, and I just like it while watching the movie. It just like took me back to being that age, like listening to that music, and I just felt really, really like peaceful. And I've been listening to a lot of like Jackson 5. Yeah, it does make me feel really, really safe. I think that I love the song "You Rock My World."
Oh my god!
I reckon that's my favorite.
You
one.
know what? Yes, I love that song. Love that song.
And at the beginning, of like din din. Actually, the start of it is so good.
I love it. And what's his name? Who's the comedian that's in it as well? Chris Tucker.
Yes.
And he's like, Joe, man, Joe. Like, that is so good.
Yeah, Rock My World is such a good song.
Oh my god. You know in the music video Blood on the Dance Floor?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that one? And he's wearing like a red suit. And that is the one music video when I look at Michael and I'm like, you know what? I get the appeal.
Yeah.
As attractiveness. Do you know what I mean?
I
wouldn't say there's so many times where I love how he looks. Like,
yeah, I love how he dresses. I love his socks. I got so obsessed with the socks this week.
Oh my god. I always loved how he dressed. There was such a cuteness about him.
Yeah.
But from an attracted point of view, like actually being attracted, I've never really felt that way towards Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But in that music video, I'm like,
hear me out. Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait a second. If he approached me like that and was dancing with me like that, and he's kind of like, oh, that song is so fucking good.
Yeah.
I would be like, hello, tip my hat off to you. Because that's, you know, the noises that I make.
Yeah.
You know? So, yes.
I love when someone's like, hey, sexy mom, and you're like, oh, hello.
Oh, hello, yes. When I'm being courted.
Yeah. I think, no, I get what you're saying. I think his style is very aesthetically pleasing. I've been obsessed with his socks. And throughout the movie, the way like panty on the
loafers,
socks. I've always dressed like that. I always have been into like a little loafer and a sock, like deep down in my shoesies.
Nether regions.
My shoesy regions. Yeah. But I'm like on a hunt for socks like that, like a nice and thick pair of like creamy socks right now.
Love it.
But yeah, other than Rock With You, I think I Want to Love You.
Oh, that is such a good one. Far out, they're all good.
Yeah, they're all good. I just love Michael. And I just remembered now that, like, in the late years of primary school, my family friends, they had this, like, Michael Jackson DVD that we would go, I swear, for, like, 2-3 years. We would finish school, go to their house, watch the whole DVD, and, like, every single day just watch. It was just, like, mixtures of live performances and, like, music videos of Michael Jackson.
Oh, wow.
But it was, like, 2 hours
One
long.
that they made?
No, it was just like one that they had bought. I don't know what it was. It was literally my favourite DVD ever, and it was at their house, so I could never rewatch it unless I was at their house, which we were there every day anyway. But like, it was. I just remember sitting on the couch, just like constantly watching.
Love that.
Watching so many times him doing that move where he like pretends to fall, where he's just kind of like.
Oh, the Smooth Criminal one.
Yeah, so good.
Okay. Are you okay?
Are you okay? You've been hit by.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
I love
his music too. Really just like it's nothing like anything else either.
No.
And I know there was that phase, and I get it, but I don't get it. Remember the phase when Justin Timberlake became like branched off on his own, and everyone was like, he's the new Michael Jackson. That was a lie, and he was not the new Michael Jackson. He could not dance like Michael Jackson. I never saw it, and I never will understand it.
No one can be the next Michael Jackson.
No, it's impossible.
It's full stop, guys. It's not gonna happen.
No.
It can't happen. It just can't. He is the product of the time, and he will last a lifetime.
Yeah.
That is beyond a lifetime.
Ooh.
Beyond. You can't, guys. Come on.
The Way You Make Me Feel.
Oh, God, that's such a good song.
Such a good song.
Yeah,
such good.
The music, all of his music videos, I love watching his music videos.
I'm looking through right now and I'm like, every single thing is good. Like, I don't know, they don't really care about us.
Oh my God, that is Black and White. That is
Black
classic.
and White is good.
I have really loved, and I've always liked it, but I didn't really connect with it, but Man in the Mirror.
Oh, I love Man in the Mirror.
I have really connected to that one lately.
Yes.
Really. The lyrics are really getting me.
Yeah, I actually had a little cry to it the other week.
Me too!
Yeah, I had a cry. It played on the radio and I was like, I love this.
If you want to make the world a better place,
take a look at yourself.
Take a look at yourself and make that change. It's like, and then you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're like, change your ways. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I got it for the first time.
I know. I love when music does that. It's a song you've listened to 100 times every single day.
A million times.
But then you're listening to it and you're like, wait a second, you're speaking like this.
Yes. It's true. If you want things to be better, then you need to change.
Yeah, exactly.
Start with you.
Yeah.
I really liked that song. I was like, damn. Like, it really hit me.
I love it so much. You know, actually, completely off topic from Michael Jackson, but today on my drive home, I listened to Boys of the Summer by, oh my God.
Don Henley?
Yeah, Don Henley.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And I've listened, my dad used to play that song all the time. Like, I always listened to that song.
I was thinking my older brother, he was obsessed with that song.
On the road, but on the beach. I feel it in the air. Summer's out of reach.
I love it.
Yeah, it's such a good song, right? But I listened to it on the drive home, and as I was driving by your house, though I know you're not home.
Oh, I love that song.
And I got so into it. I started listening to the lyrics. I'm like, whoa, I really am relating to this song right now.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like it got me in my feels.
Really? I need to listen to it again.
I can see you. I see the sun. Got your head turned down. Sunglasses on, baby.
Oh,
I can tell you my love.
That is a feel-good song. That is a song when I hear it, I'm like, better days. Better days.
Exactly. It gave me a bit of like hope for the future, but also nostalgia. It was very nice.
Yeah, it was
I really needed
good.
it.
It was really good. Yeah, that's a good song.
I've been listening less to Spotify, and I've been because I've been driving my sister's car to work, and it doesn't have a little USB for me to plug in, so I've been listening to the radio again. And
I love Gold.
Yeah, I love Gold. I love Smooth. I love Triple M. I just have been loving the random ass songs that have been playing for me on my long ass drives, and it's just I love the ability. I love not having control of what I'm going to listen to, and it just being a little loop. It's just been fun. I've been really, really enjoying it, and it's made me listen to music in a different way again, which I've been enjoying.
It's a way that we always used to consume music, and we just rarely do it in that way anymore.
Exactly. The same with TV, right? Like I miss the simplicity of going to the TV, seeing the few channels that was on, and having to settle for something.
Yes, it's so good. And the only time I really get that effect is when I stay at a hotel.
Oh my God, I love staying in a random hotel.
Oh, yeah. And you're like, what's on? And then I end up watching Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, every time.
You know, or Frasier, or just something like that.
Yeah.
So good.
I stayed in a hotel, I think it was towards Adelaide a couple years ago, and we ended up watching Hard Quiz, which is like an Aussie quiz show, right? Right? And I shit you know, it was the best episode of anything I've ever watched in my life.
Really?
Just that one specific episode hooked me for that show, and I got really into it. But because the contestants were fucking weird. Like, they were really weird to the point where, I don't know if it was because we were, driving for a while before that, but, it was hysterical, and I think it was maybe one of my favourite nights of my life just watching that show.
Wow.
Yeah, so, you know, honestly, I think that, when we have too much control over what we can consume, you don't make as many memories.
No, I agree, and you kind of lose your ability to choose what you want.
Yeah.
How many times have you been scrolling through Netflix or any of the stupid bloody subscription services that we have now streaming?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know what to watch. And you're sitting there and you're flicking through hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of movies and TV shows, and you're like, I have no idea what to watch. Then you end up just watching what you usually would anyway.
Yeah, or something other random that you're like, I wasn't really interested in this anyway.
I really miss looking at the TV guide on Foxtel and being like, oh, there's another Adam Sandler movie on. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. Same thing with Spotify, right? I realize that I'm limiting myself because I have my playlist that I curated, and I'm always like, okay, what kind of genre am I feeling like? I'll base it off of what playlist I put on will be based on that. But then I'm only listening to the same, 3 hours or 6 hours of songs that are on that playlist. And I'm not finding something new. So then, but then when I'm trying to find something new, I've got to try and look for something new instead of it being like a natural thing.
Falling into your lap, like how I put on the radio.
Exactly.
Just falling into
my lap. And it's easy listening that I'm wanting. I'm not wanting the brand new pop hit. Like, I'm just wanting an easy listen that I've forgotten about.
Yeah, something that is familiar, that's safe, that you've forgotten about, and you're like, damn, I forgot how much I love that song.
Yeah, and I think every song that I've really enjoyed of the last, 2-3 months has been found that way.
Right.
Where I'm like, whoa, I forgot this song existed and I freaking love this song.
Yeah. All right, guys, we will leave it at that.
Please.
I felt like that was a pretty good episode.
I loved it.
Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm. I feel like I went on a lot of rants.
I liked it. I liked the passion.
Passionate.
Yeah.
Passionate is the word.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm hungry. I reckon that's...
Yeah, you're starved.
I get hangry.
Yeah. I'm always hungry and always thirsty, but I think it's just my personality.
Always thirsty, but you never drink water.
Yeah, I never drink water. Man, it's just... Story for another time.
Oh, yes. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening. We really hope you enjoyed it. If there's a topic that you would like us to talk about, please DM us.
Yeah.
DM us. I said that so
DM us.
DM us.
D for
direct.
And M for message.
Please direct message us. Did people say that?
Yeah, people say that.
I don't know about that. At least the younger generation don't.
The youngins don't.
No.
The youngins. The youth.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We really hope you enjoyed the episode. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye now. Bye.